All right, we're talking about push mowers and which ones you might want to use. We got everything from a 30-inch Exmark right here. I'll talk about the pros and the cons of each of these in a second. We also got 21-inch Honda mowers, which by the time you're watching this might already be extinct because Honda doesn't want to make push mowers anymore. And we got the plastic deck ones that are residential and only cost like $700, $800. We got the commercial ones that are like $1,200 or $1,300 and are commercially rated. We have Exmark 21s. What else we got back here? We got Exmark 30-inch. We got a Skag 30-inch. Look at this bad boy. This thing is huge. Look at this thing, 30 inches. Let's go. We got another Exmark 30-inch. We got another 21-inch. A lot of different mowers. Now the question is, do we want to use a 25-inch, 21-inch, or 30-inch? Honestly, it comes down to your dealer. What type of mowers does your dealer service, and can they get parts readily and make sure that things are fixed? Because honestly, the thing with push mowers is stuff breaks all the time. I want to make sure that when things do break, that we can fix it relatively quickly. What a lot of times will break on regardless of what push mower we're using is going to be the throttle for your speed, as well as the engagement for the blades. These cables break a lot. Other little things like the choke breaks on this one. All this little nozzle gizmo gadget also breaks. And so when it comes to push mowers, a lot of times the things that we see breaking is all the little components, all the little things that are constantly moving. Those are the pieces and parts that break. Now, ideally you standardize across the board. And that's what we're doing at this shop space because Honda's going out and our guys have put in the verdict that they do not like the 30-inch Exmark or Skag. They're too heavy, lots of wear and tear on their shoulders, so we're trying to avoid those. So what are we going? We're going after these 25-inch mowers that are kind of a hybrid. They're a little bit wider deck, they're commercially rated, but they're not 21 inches like these bad boys. Now, hey, look, I'm a big fan of using a push mower, if you're just getting started, 21 inch, and get a residential one. They're light, they're super light. You can pick this bad boy up without breaking a sweat, throw it in the back of a truck. You don't even need a ramp rack. You can literally just pick this thing up. It's great to get started with. But the trouble is it's not commercially rated, and therefore you're probably gonna have to switch this thing out every year or two, max 2 years, depending on how much you're using it. But if you're mowing 20, 30, 40 lawns a day, this thing ain't gonna hold up very long because it's just not built for it. But the problem we have with these big, massive 30-inch mowers is they are extremely heavy. Like it is extreme, like difficult. Like all day long, I'm doing this like 1,000 times. For a small guy like me, especially, it just is extremely, a lot of wear and tear and extremely exhausting to be using this all day long. Especially on hills and slopes. You gotta manhandle this thing just to keep and operate it. Skag, same thing. However, they have made some ones where the front tires do spin on a spindle, but they're just still massive. And for some small guy like me, I'm now 6'7" feet long. It's a massive piece of equipment. It's very heavy, and furthermore, these are costing me $3,000, $4,000 versus even this Honda 21-inch commercial mower is $1,200. So, in our opinion, you gotta find a mower that's gonna work well for you, standardize it across all of your equipment, all of your trucks, all of your trailer, all of your crews, but make sure that that piece of equipment can be maintained. All the little gizmos and gadgets and pieces and parts that break, make sure you can get those very quickly from your dealer. I would highly recommend not getting your favorite mower because a certain brand, but then the closest dealer being 2 or 3 hours away and you can't go get parts and pieces. That's what is, in my opinion, the determination factor of whether or not you get a push mower, or what brand you get, etc. But when it comes to size, we like to have a slightly larger than 21-inch mower, so 25 is good. But we don't like 30. It's too big and it's too much wear and tear on the guys. We really like these currently, what's called Y Bravo. These Bravo mowers are 25 inches, a little bit lighter, $1,600 to $1,700, so mid-price point, but they're commercially rated and hopefully gonna be a perfect happy medium between the 20-inch push mower and the 30-inch push mower.